TAEKYUNG declares its vision of sustainable growth that would enable nature, industry, and people to prosper together. TAEKYUNG was established in 1975 based on its founder's philosophy of coexistence, shared prosperity, and public interest. In the 1980s, the company made a leap forward to become the biggest lime product manufacturer in Korea. From back then, TAEKYUNG took social responsibility as its corporate goal and pushed R&D, aiming to develop own competent technology. The next decade, TAEKYUNG took off further. It made aggressive steps to build itself up, making 2 subsidiaries go public and acquiring TAEKYUNG Chemical. In the 2000s, TAEKYUNG focused on reinforcing its foundation for developing nano, eco-friendly, and state-of-the-art technologies. It started a new business in the 2010s, which is manufacturing of innovative cosmetic raw materials. In the year of 2020, TAEKYUNG started a new half-century. Together with its 3 listed subsidiaries and more than 10 affiliate corporations, TAEKYUNG began its grand journey to secure global competitiveness in basic materials widely used in Korea's key industries, and thereby became the global #1 in the inorganic chemicals industry. TAEKYUNG's fields of business include materials for steelmaking, lime products, papers, fuels, gases, and environment, innovative materials and biomaterials, and lightings and service areas, which are all essential to construction, chemicals, semiconductors, shipbuilding, paper, agro-livestock, foods, and cosmetics that affect our everyday lives. The Steel Material Division mainly deals with manufacturing of ferroalloy and quicklime, which are indispensable to shipbuilding, construction, automobile, and machinery production. Ferroalloy is used for improving physical properties of a material, serving as a deoxidization and desulfurization agent for molten steel. It is supplied to POSCO, Hyundai Steel, and Seabe Steel. TAEKYUNG's ferroalloy and TAEKYUNG BK's quicklime allows the company to position itself as a top-tier supplier for major businesses that have led Korea's economic growth. The main products of TAEKYUNG's paper materials business include ground calcium carbonate, GCC, and precipitated calcium carbonate, PCC. The GCC is manufactured in various micro-unit granularities and supplied to major paper makers producing gloss-coated papers and whiteboards. Through steady research, TAEKYUNG could introduce diverse GCC slurries for filling that helps lessen the use of pulp and reduce costs. In particular, TAEKYUNG is stimulating innovations in the packaging industry with its highly efficient, low-cost GCC slurry that can help liner paper manufacturers producing corrugated cardboards to replace waste papers and reduce energy costs. We produce also PCC using chemical reactions to control the shape and granularity of the quicklime, which has global prominence in functionality and high added value. TAEKYUNG's GCC and TAEKYUNG BK's PCC can be used in shipbuilding, automaking, and construction, as well as papermaking. The products also apply to the reinforcement of calcium in milk and other beverages and toothpaste. We supply them to LG Household and Healthcare and KCC for these uses. The main products of TAEKYUNG's lime resource business are quicklime and quicklime powder. TAEKYUNG provides the lime products for various industries. We have particularly unrivaled competence in producing industrial epoxy resin, which are supplied to Lotte Fine Chemical and Hanwha. Our line products are also used as the raw material of liquid calcium hydroxide, a multifunctional solution for any kind of environmental waste treatment. The quicklime powder is used as a construction material that's put into autoclaved lightweight concrete, contributing to the innovation of construction materials. TAEKYUNG is the first introducer in Korea of mid and low sulfur petroleum cokes with the purpose of identifying cleaner and more economical fuel alternatives. It indeed replaces bunker sea oil and high sulfur petroleum cokes in the Korean boiler market. This led us to take up a large share of the market of solid fuel boilers for paper mill by maintaining business with the majority of market consumers, as well as Daesan, which is one of Korea's representative food companies and known to be particular in selecting fuel. They are also supplied to KCC Glass for its function of dissolving glass. TAEKYUNG's gas business has been playing an important role in Korea's key industries, such as shipbuilding, construction, chemical and semiconductor, as well as food and beverages sector, providing them with its major items, liquid carbon dioxide and dry ice. The liquid carbon dioxide is divided into two categories. One is for industrial use, for example in shipbuilding, welding, semiconductor cleaning, and polycarbonate manufacturing. And the other is for food, used as additives to beer and soda. Dry ice is used for cooling fresh food and therefore is now crucial in the recently popular same-day delivery services. The material is supplied to the Korean major distributors, helping to enhance the people's dietary life. We also developed supercritical carbon dioxide, which is emerging as a key processing material for the semiconductor businesses, contributing to the growth of the relevant industry. Its export is increasing and getting worldwide. TAEKYUNG produces two types of calcium hydroxide made through quicklime hydration and refining process, which are liquid type and powder type. Liquid calcium hydroxide is a green material and used as wastewater neutralizer by semiconductors and display products manufacturers, steel makers, and chemical companies. It can also remove hazardous gases and therefore supplied to cogeneration plants, incinerators for paper and medical wastes, and household and industrial wastes. TAEKYUNG Zico's liquid calcium hydroxide takes up the largest share in the Korean market. The pro-environmental company's highly reactive calcium hydroxide in particular is good for desulfurization and dioxin removal from the flue gas emitted in the course of incineration and plant operation. Our Advanced Material Division is in charge of developing and supplying materials used in production of tire and special rubber, paint, and livestock. Zinc oxide is used in the tire production industry for the purpose of accelerating vulcanization and making rubber. TAEKYUNG supplies the material to the majority of the global top 10 tire makers. Zinc dust is a basic ingredient of rust-proofing paints produced by Samhwa Paint, Noru Paint, and Byeoksan Paint. The company tries to stay alert and invest in R&D of advanced basic materials for electronic products, so as to take the initiative in the growth of advanced materials that will be at the heart of the future of industries. Our Biomaterial Business Division focuses on raw materials for cosmetic products. We developed nano zinc oxide and nano titanium dioxide, which are both Korea's first inorganic sunscreen ingredients, and supply them to many cosmetics brands, home and abroad. Also, TAEKYUNG made 1,2-hexandiol, which is an eco-friendly organic antibacterial material with EWG score 1, widely used in Korea as an essential raw material in cosmetics and other personal care products. Based on these efforts, the company seeks to expand the global market share. TAEKYUNG is dedicated also to the R&D and has established a middle to long-term development scheme that reflects various needs of major clients, including Amore Pacific, LG Household, and Healthcare. With its catchphrase, "the brightest and most decent lighting that makes the world shine," the Lighting PG produces LEDs for households and for industrial uses, as well as car bulbs. TAEKYUNG owns a household LED lighting brand named Easy Home Lighting Series, which are easy to install and use for anyone. The company's industrial LEDs are also taking limelight for its quality of low cost and eco-friendliness and supplied to factories, large shopping complexes, and logistics warehouses. TAEKYUNG's car lighting brand, Eagle Eye, is also exported to more than 40 countries, as acknowledged of its excellent quality achieved by the company's competence accumulated for 60 years. Namyoung Lighting is expanding to the global market with its own strict principle of quality management and R&D activity. TAEKYUNG is committed also to its service area business and tries to furnish a better, safe, and clean service environment for customers. TAEKYUNG presented the company's new vision of 2025 in its recently held Vision Declaration ceremony. TAEKYUNG will develop 33 new Green New Deal materials through steady R&D activity to promote ESG in cooperation with its 2,500 customers and to expand its business territory to 50 countries, all by 2025, to become one of the global top-tier material companies. TAEKYUNG will lead the ESG management with our 1,000 employees being one at heart and do its best to make the world cleaner and better with its innovative materials. Let the materials change the world.